The Neil Studios presents to you episode 1 of season 1, named Neil's Special Delivery. At the paint factory, Derek was to pick up a few cargo cars, which were very important and needed at the docks. Their friend Bulstrode the barge was supposed to come and pick up the cargo, but as usual, he was 10 minutes late. Soon enough, Bulstrode had arrived to pick up his important packages. Derek had soon left, thinking that he wasn't needed any longer. Cranky had loaded the important package into Bulstrode, then passed Neil. Neil, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be working at the paint factory. Yes. Oh. And then, without saying anything further, Neil backed off and left. Colin had called, Neil, wait, why are you going back? But it was too late. That was a little strange, said Bulstrode. Yeah, said Cranky. Maybe he was expecting something. Who knows? Well, see you later, Bulstrode. Alrighty. Soon, Neil had stopped backing away from the docks. His driver had stepped out and even commented, that's a little awkward. I thought your delivery was supposed to be delivered this morning, like the time when you just went to the docks. I know, said Neil. I guess Sir Tom Hat was lying. There's no way, said the driver. He never lies. Let's be optimistic and let's continue on your work at the soda paint factory. Come on, we have to refill those paint buckets. There's like nothing in them. Yes, sir, said Neil. The driver stepped back inside, and Neil began to puff backwards once again. Right before he had made it to the paint factory, he had ran into the diesel Derek. What are you doing here? This is a little creepy. You are never here, Neil said. I know, said Derek. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. Never mind. And he puffed away. No, that sounds like Bulstrode is pulling in, Neil said. And it was true. Bulstrode had just pulled into the docks with the delivery. I have a special delivery. Neil thought it was his special delivery, so he quickly left his paint and progressed his way towards the docks. He came racing to the docks to see if it was his special delivery. Who's it for? Who's it for? Who's it for? Neil repetitively asked Bulstrode. Why are you so excited about this package? It's not even for you. Oh, said Neil. Never mind. And he slowly backed away. Neil had soon ran into tired little Edward. Oh, said Edward, complaining. Pulling this coach is so stressful. It's so heavy. I wish I could go back to my old coaches. Said Neil. Edward had backed away and said, What's wrong? Nothing. I just need to get to my paint factory. and he had soon left away gloomy and obstinately. That's a little awkward, said Edward. Neil's always cheerful and optimistic. Said Edward, and he puffed away with his coach. Maybe it just has to do with my luck, said Neil. Bumped his 2 pink cars far back into the yard so that he doesn't have to see them for the rest of the day. And as Neil was backing out, he had seen Bulstrode once again pull up to the docks. Could that be my special delivery? Neil thought to himself. Probably not. I bet you they're lying if they say it is a special delivery. And Neil puffed away. Neil had gotten back to his work and thought Sir Tom Hat was a liar. Maybe he just doesn't tell the truth all the time. I do love working at the paint factory. It's the best place on the island, in my opinion, he said. It's the coolest thing ever. As the paint was right, he would fall right back into his cargo cart. All right, open refilled, said Neil, and he puffed away. Soon, Neil had met up with his best friend, Peter Sam, the other green engine. How's it going along? Has your special delivery been delivered? Not yet, said Neil. I'm still waiting, though. There have been 2 packages, but it wasn't for me. And the package Sir Tom Hat said. He said it was supposed to be delivered today at 10:30. Oh, gosh, said Peter Sam. That's still good. It's already 2. Well, I guess I'll see you again later, he said, and he puffed away. Wait, said Neil. Why is your soda and mining company sign all ruined? No, just a small accident happened this morning. And Peter Sam puffed away. Said Neil in a sigh. I have never received a special delivery, and the one time I will be. It's late. What do you know? And he soon, uncheerfully, puffed. Wait a minute, said Neil. He had paused in the middle of his going backwards. Is somebody calling my name? And it was true. He had heard a very faint noise and was screaming, Neil! Neil! Jeez, that's freaky. I'm gonna back away. Soon, Neil had realized it was his special delivery. He had visited the sheds, stayed there for a little while, and then Douglas came. Told him there was a special delivery for him. When Neil had pulled up to the docks, Cranky was lifting the cargo package, which would soon be landed near Neil. Right here? Yes, please, he had said kindly. Yay, it's my package. Finally, I've been waiting for this. So is that what you've been waiting for the whole time? Said Cranky. I guess so, said Colin. Well, have your driver open it up. Let's see what it is. Neil's driver had opened the package up. It was a barrel of paint. Yay, said Neil. You've been waiting for a barrel of paint? Of course. Well, Yeah. You see, my wheels here are really, really rusty. So I'm going to get them a little bit cleaned up. And this paint is supposed to be special. It's supposed to unsqueak your little old wheels so they don't sound anything bad like they do right now. That sounds like a good idea. Well, let's get you to the works. The next day, Neil had puffed in cheerily and slowly to the docks. Looks at Neil's driver. I can even stand on top of his little box now because his wheels are sturdier now. Believe it or not, the paint was like a magic paint. I know, said Neil. Now I feel brand new. You should, said the driver. The driver whispered something to Bulstrode. I got it, said Bulstrode. The driver had stepped into Bulstrode's cab, and the two puffed away. Wait, where's my driver? I can't go anywhere with my driver. Without my driver, said Neil. Soon, Douglas had explained to Neil what was happening. What was happening was that his driver was going to get onto a different railway and get Neil a new cab. Well, that's thoughtful of him, said Neil. Indeed it is, said Douglas. Now you should not be worried at all now that you will be repaired with a brand new cab. It's all a happy ending. Indeed. And Neil slowly puffed away.